Hi, in today's video we are going to learn how to make these keyring wristlets. These are a perfect beginner's project as they're quick and they're also quite easy to make, and it gives you a nice little project to make which is functional enough to keep for yourself or gift it to somebody. Now these wristlets are designed in such a way that they can slip through your wrist and they can keep your keys handy, and you can make them in the color of your choice with some chunky yarn, which I've used here. I've used the Hayfield bonus chunky tweed here, along with a 6mm crochet hook, and we need some scissors, tapestry needle to sew ends in the end, and some keyring hardware. So I'm using this D-ring, which is quite useful when you want to attach it in the end to your project to complete it. Then you can attach your key ring here to keep it handy. So we shall now still get started, and let's just measure quickly how much is the length that we need to work on. So we're going to measure this in the folded version of it. So this is 5 inches at the moment in the folded size is 5 inches, and so you have to make 10 inches long piece of your pattern. So currently in this project we have used a treble crochet all the way, and so we're going to get started with that. Our piece needs to be long enough for it to measure 10 inches. So we will need to make about 15 rows for that. So we're going to start with a slip knot, and then we're going to make 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to, like we normally do for a treble, we normally skip our first 2 chains. So we're going to skip the first 2 chains and go into the 3rd chain and make our treble. And so to make a treble, it's yarn over and go into your designated chain, which is the 3rd chain, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook. Then you're going to yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2 again. Now you're going to make 2 more here because you have got 2 more chains remaining. So yarn over and into the next chain, pull up a loop, pull through 2, and pull through 2. This is 2nd chain done, and your 3rd chain with your 3rd treble. And once you have done that, your row should look like this. You will have 1, 2, and 3 trebles with your turning chain at the end, and you're going to make about 15 rows with the same method. So let me show you one more time how to do it. So chain 2 at the end of the row, like we normally do when we do trebles, and turn our work, and then our first treble that we're going to work in is going to be the same as our chain 2, which is this one. So yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, you've got 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So you work trebles. Again, you'll have 3 trebles in each row with your turning chain. Now this is my 2nd treble, and my last treble will be here. Okay, so I've done 2 rows so far, and I'm going to carry on doing a total of 15 rows. So at the end of the row, I'm going to make a chain 2, turn my work, and work 3 trebles into the next 3 chains. So 1, 2, and 3. And I'm going to make 15 such rows. And once I've made that, I will meet you there when you have completed your 15 rows. Okay, so I've completed my 15 rows, and I am now going to count if it is correct. Have I really got 15 rows? So I can lay it flat and I can just check. You can see these ridges. You see these ridges. So in between the bigger ones, there's two rows. Or you can actually see the treble. So this is your 1st row, this is your 2nd row, 3rd row, 4th row, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th. Okay, so I've got 13 stitches, 13 rows so far, so I need to make 2 more rows, which I'm going to make up for. And then we need to join our work. So now we're going to join both our layers. So for that, we're going to turn it in half and then thread our needle. Once we have threaded the needle, we can then join both our rows, both layers, through like that. So you're going to go through this layer and the other layer, and again carry on doing that 4 or 5 times in both the layers. Now once you've done that, then you're ready to attach your D-ring. So I'm going to grab my D-ring and place the flat portion against my join, and then we're going to just simply loop this through and attach it like that. Maybe I want to turn this around, and then I'm going to go through the 2 layers again and just join it through. So I'm going to bring my needle through the ring and loop it around and stitch it over. I'll do that about 4 or 5 times, or till I'm happy that it's looking neat and all secured. Now you can always attach your, if you do not have a D-ring, or if you just want to attach it directly to your keys, you can also do that by simply attaching it onto a keyring like that as well. So if you have a round ring and you want to attach it to it, that's fine as well. Just make sure that you put your keys in first, because you might not have if it's a small one, you might not have a chance to move it around. So make sure you're able to get your keys in first. So this is just a thought on if you do not have a D-ring handy and you just want to make a quick project to use at home and around the house. So this is your finished project. Now I'm going to sew the ends in, and then I will end up with a lovely crochet treble chunky keyring, which is a functional as well as a quick little project for beginners. So I hope you enjoy this project, and happy crocheting. Thank you for watching.